What up, y'all? Town Solorio with the special episode, okay? Bonus episode. As today, February 2nd, there has been some trades, NBA trades going on, and we have to get on. I have to give my opinion on this, okay? So, two trades happened in the last 24 hours that has been crazy. The first one, obviously, is the Luka AD trade and the Fox Lavine trade. But first, let's get on to the crazy one that happened on Saturday night. Early Sunday morning, as the Lakers and the Mavs were involved in trade. So the Lakers received Luka, Maxi Kleber, Markieff Morris, while the Mavs received AD, Max Christie, and a 2029 first round pick. So AD's Anthony Davis, just in case y'all forget that. Those are his acronyms. So my thoughts overall, right? When I first seen it on Instagram, I seen the Shams post. So it was like probably 9 minutes after he posted. I seen the Shams post, and I checked it twice because I seen it, I read it, and I was like, bro, this is fake, bro. Like, and I checked to see if it wasn't a meme page, if it was, what's that famous meme page that Centel, NBA Centel, you know, that famous meme page that they just say random things, you know, that's hilarious, and some people actually get got by it. I thought it was NBA Centel. I thought it was that, and I had to check it twice, but then I was seeing it was actually Shams, and then people were saying in the comments, Shams, did you get hacked? Did you not get hacked? And he said he did not get hacked, and it was 100% real. Actually, he posted 1,000% real, and I was just astonished. I couldn't believe what I was actually reading, and that's pretty much how it went. But, you know, that was just the reaction. I think that's a lot of people's reaction. They were just astonished that we couldn't actually believe this was happening in the NBA, and it's internet by fire, especially social media. But, you know, for the Lakers, let's actually get into basketball terms. For the Lakers, this is probably a good trade for them, you know, because I think it's for sure for the future, because I think this entails that, actually, I don't think it is. It is for the future. I think this entails that LeBron is either leaving next year, like he's going to retire next year, like after the season's over, or he's going to leave the Lakers, like one of those things. And Luka, he's going to be the face of the franchise going forward, which is a great plan, you know, great plan by Rob Pelinka. He gets an A for that. And for now, like, I think for now, it's kind of weird. I don't think it works right now. Like, Luka and LeBron are very similar players. They're both 6'7", taller, pass-first guys who they like to run the offense. They like to have the ball most of the time. So I don't know how that's going to work. You know, someone's going to have to take a back seat. Maybe LeBron will, because, you know, he's getting older now. So he's like, okay, you take the reins and I'll chill back. So maybe that's what's going to happen. But it's still weird. Like, bro, remember when he was with Westbrook? And yes, I know Westbrook's kind of different, but they're both all of them are ball dominant players, and it just doesn't seem to gel because LeBron is a ball dominant player. So we'll see how that goes. But scoring wise, Braun, you know, he's more of a driver to the paint. He'll shoot occasionally, while Luka shoots more. So I don't know how that's going to mesh, but, you know, right now it's up for right now. But like I said, bro, this is for the long term. It's not for the short term. They're going to deal with this short term, but this was a long-term plan for after LeBron tires. After LeBron tires, you got an A superstar, A plus NBA superstar, A-tier superstar for the future. So, hey, Lakers, they did what they needed to do. Shams, he reported that Lakers didn't tell AD or LeBron, and I think it was because it was out of nowhere. Like, not even the Lakers expected this. Not even Rob Pelinka expected this. The negotiating lasted 2 days. I think both teams wanted to keep it under wraps only, so only the front offices knew, for no leaks. They didn't want no leaks coming out. And they could have told them, for sure, especially AD. They probably could have told them, but, you know, it's not their obligation. Not their obligation. They're the Lakers. So it wasn't, I don't think that's why they told them, but it was mostly rather just to keep it on the down low, and that they had no idea this was happening until 2 days prior. So even caught them by surprise. Even Ron Pelinka was saying that he thought GM for the Mavericks, Nico Harrison, he thought he was kidding. So yeah, that's weird. But Lakers, hey man, I think right now it'll be kind of weird, but for the future, this is a great plan. Great plan for the future. The Mavericks, okay, from their point of view, it's different. It's different. And I don't know how you don't tell your number one dude, your number one guy from the franchise, hey, we're thinking about trading you. Like, how do you not tell him that? Like, it was reported by Shams and Tim McMahon from ESPN that GM Nico Harrison for the Mavericks had thought about it for a while. I thought about trading Luka for a while, and the main reasons were, quote, concerns due to his constant conditioning issues and looming commitment of another Supermax contract extension this summer, end quote. Now, look, okay, I think you would have the decency to at least warn the guy. Okay, you at least warn your dude, your number one franchise guy. Like, hey, man, we might trade you. Okay, so, like, Luka has all the right to be mad. Because, like I'm saying, number one, he's the best player on the franchise right now. He's the A1 player in the NBA right now. He's your best player. And you didn't give him a warning. And then number two, the trade now makes him ineligible for a Supermax. So now he loses out on that money. So, of course, he's probably going to be pissed as hell. Like, of course he's going to be pissed, bro. And he didn't ask to be traded. It was reported that, too, that he didn't even ask to be traded. He wants to be with the Mavericks, but not the Mavericks. Nico Harrison said in the press conference after that he only offered Luka to the Lakers because they specifically wanted Anthony Davis. They wanted it all defensive center to be, for the team could be, as a team collectively, could be better defensively because he believes, Harrison, that's how they win a chip. That's paraphrasing, that's what he was saying, that they believe with him they could win a chip. Now, looking at it now, AD, Kyrie, Clay, PJ Washington, not bad, I think AD and Kyrie could partner up pretty well, big to small. Are they championship material, especially in the West? Probably not. We'll see. We'll see how they gel. But I think most of the outrage from Mavs fan comes from, not because it was AD, but it was because you traded Luka Doncic. You traded a 25-year-old All-NBA, All-Star, MVP level type player for a great player. AD's a great player, good accolades, but he's not better than Luka. And he's injury derailed, and he's 31 years old with a first-round pick and Max Christie. So I see the outrage that the Mavericks fans have. I see that, and they were just in the finals, bro. They were just in the finals last year. They're not there without Luka, so it looks bad. It looks bad right now, but I'll give it a chance. I'll give Nico a chance to see how everything stacks up, because I'm not an overreactor. Okay, I'm not an overreactor. It might not be better than the Lakers' plan going forward, especially, but we'll see. Maybe it ends up better. Who knows? But I get the outrage, because Luka's better than AD. And that's what people are mad about. That Luka's better than AD. He's not some bum, bro. He's MVP level type dude. And you traded him for a lesser player. No offense to AD, but a lesser player who's older and injury derailed. I get the outrage, bro. I get the outrage, but we'll see. We'll see. And people are saying the NBA did this to get more ratings, which, hey, that makes sense because it just got way more interesting, bro. You know how all the NBA this season has let it be known that the ratings are down. They said, Adam Silver and his gang, they said, bro, we gotta get something. Something's gotta pop out. So let's make these trades. And the headlines, bro, there's new headlines now. I think the first Mavericks-Lakers game is going to be February 26th, so after the All-Star break. So, it's definitely more intriguing. Definitely more intriguing. So, hey, they ate on this one. So, let's see how it ends up. The Fox-Lavine trade, okay? So, the Sacramento Kings receive Lavine, and Darren Fox goes to the San Antonio Spurs. And more details haven't been provided as I write this, or as I record this, so maybe it'll come out later, but it obviously involves the Bulls, Chicago Bulls, as well. My thoughts, bro. Literally, a few weeks ago, I just bought the De'Aaron Fox jersey. A Kings De'Aaron Fox jersey. I bought that a few weeks ago, and now he got traded. So I'm pretty down about that. But, I thought, I was telling my homies, shout out group chat, fantasy league. I was telling my homies that, like, bro, my mindset was De'Aaron has never asked for a trade. So I was like, so he's probably cool there. And then I never thought the Kings were thinking about trading him. He's their best player. So I was like, why would they trade him? But obviously I was wrong. So it's pretty down. But they'll see. Spurs, from a Spurs point of view, Fox now paired with Wemby is good for the Spurs. They can run, good pick and roll with Wemby and Aaron Fox. Wemby, even though he should go to the paint more. He's more of a 3-point shooter for some reason. Even though he's big as hell, he's 7 foot tall. He is pretty skinny. So maybe with De'Aaron, he'll get more into the paint and less on the perimeter. We'll see. And I think that'll be a good pairing. Contenders probably next season. They could probably get more pieces. I didn't see the details. I don't know if Keldon Johnson, Kentucky, Kentucky guy. Didn't know if he's involved in the trade. We'll see. But they get more pieces. Give the team more time to gel this next year. But this year, it could be a play-in team or a playoff team for sure. So we'll see. The Spurs, I think, are like, 15? No, not 15. They're outside the play-in spot. They're like 11 or 12, around there in the West. So, but I think I can make it in the play-in and the playoffs. So we'll see. We'll see for sure. Kings. Unless Fox wanted out, and it was reported that he had some destinations in mind, so maybe it was a mutual decision on both sides. The Kings, I don't even know, bro. Like, maybe they got better. I think they stayed the same, low key. Like, I think they stayed the same. In Chicago, it's the same thing as when it was Chicago. Instead of Lavine, DeMar, and Vucevic, now it's Lavine, DeMar, and Sabonis, European big guy. Like, bro, those Bulls teams, they made the playoffs once, and that was in 2022. They lost to the Bucks in the first round, and they made some play-in games. So, like, I don't know, bro. Like, this year, playing in playoffs is achievable in the West. In the West is kind of hard as well. So, like, I don't know, but like, it doesn't move the needle for the Kings at all. I think probably just keeps them the same. So, it kind of sucks for them, but it's good for the Spurs. But, that Luka AD trade, bro, that just blasted everyone's mind. And we'll see how that goes. And that was the end of the bonus episode, bro. I'll see y'all